All right, gentlemen, welcome back. It's been about a month in game time. Nothing has really changed. We've stocked up a bunch of supplies. I actually restarted because I knew that this was going to happen. It's the nationalist Spain and Republican Spain civil war, so I decided that I would record that. You guys can pause it here if you guys want to read this, but basically, as Nazi Germany and as a major player in the Spanish Civil War, we can decide to send material and volunteers, or we can decide that Franco needs no aid, and basically we actually get dissent among the people of Germany who want a good change in Spain. So basically, we get the Germany doesn't support nationalists. We get negativity with national Spain. Republican Spain likes us more, but and then the other way is the exact opposite. We get bonuses with Italy, United Kingdom, France. Italy likes us. The United Kingdom and France kind of hate us, and Spain's kind of flip flopped. But basically, we give them money, supplies, and I think they get a free air division or two to fight in Spain with. So I will do this, and we can watch the Battle of Spain unfold as I tweak my settings and things. But mainly right now, I'm stocking up manpower, and there's actually a very good reason for that. Some of the fights later on in the game require literally tons and tons of manpower, as you guys may have seen with my fight against the Soviet Union. That I just needed so much manpower that I was literally running out, and that is a terrible thing to actually have happen to you when you're fighting, the Soviet Union, who has a god tier. Like, I think they have like the third best manpower. I think the first is China, obviously. Second, I think, is America, and then I think it goes straight to the Soviet Union, and then obviously Germany, and just keeps on going down with the major powers. But yeah, that's how that works. All right, the transports are ready. Okay, let's go into Kiel. I did queue up some naval units while I was waiting. During the month that I wasn't recording, I queued up a couple naval units, so because it never hurts to actually build up your navy. I'm just gonna show this real quick. Like, navy to build a battleship. Holy shit, 657 days in game. That takes forever. That takes, like, if you want to start building up a navy, you have to start in 1938, because if you don't have it ready to go by 1938, it's not going to be constructed by 1940, and all of the World War stuff goes down between 1940. Well, actually, it goes down between 1938 and 1945. So if you don't have your stuff built, you're not going to have it when you're going to need it. So I'm beginning to build my fleets right now, because it's still 1936, and there is not a whole lot that we have to wait on. So I'm going to check my tech tree. Wow, Agi Farben is tearing it up. Um, Blitzkrieg Doctrine's coming along. The Kriegsmarine are building they're researching super heavy battleships, which, I'm going to be brutally honest, they're going to put the HMS Hood, like, they're going to put everything that the British have on the bottom of the ocean. Like, I really hate saying that, but they're going to sink everything. They're literally going to sink everything. Okay, and not to mention the Royal Navy is in, or get off my screen. It's in, I think it's Tanta, or no, it's based around Alexandria. Um, there's a few ships based here, and there's a ton of them in Singapore. So we're going to basically deploy an entire navy, and the British are never even going to know what hit them. So that's how we're going to take the United Kingdom when the time comes. Because in this game, the Operation Sea Lion will succeed. I guarantee it. If it doesn't succeed, that's almost a start over. It's almost a start over. Um, But obviously, the biggest threats to me are France and the Soviet Union. Outside of them, the United Kingdom can, drop bombs on us all day, but that's not going to stop us. Not at all. So it looks like nationalists, when I can talk, nationalist Spain is shredding the Republican Spanish forces. Yeah, basically now that the nationalists have this much, unless like France decides to declare war on nationalist Spain, their victory here is pretty much guaranteed. So just in case that actually happens and the French get kind of butthurt over stuff, I'm just going to move my infantry up. But we have a long time before we can actually begin building mechanized infantry. So let's do this. Build, 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 build. Bob the Builder says we can fix it. Okay, that was retarded. But basically what I just did was I queued up a billion factories. There we go. The Kriegsmarine Werft has they have constructed, they've researched the super heavy battleships. So that is very, very good. That's very, 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 very good. Okay. Basically, this is like the Yamato class, and then this is the whatever battleship comes after that, and then this goes like Yamato something else, and then you get secret weapons, which is the nuclear powered battleship, which would be a really late Iowa class battleship, but you can't actually get those until I think it's 1948. Like you have the nuclear cruisers, carriers, and nuclear submarines, but yeah, basically it's like our Type 21 class submarine is now obsolete, which just drop a nuclear reactor in that baby and we'll call it good. Okay. These are going to be finished in a few months. That's going to be very, very nice. Oh, cough, cough, cough. I still got my coughs. Okay, industry. Let's actually research this. Conrad, get over here. Conrad is one of our best researchers, flat out. I don't really know anyone who is better than Conrad for the Germans to be researching. The Anti-Comintern Pact. We will seek an alliance with the Italians and the Japanese. Just because we don't want to single anyone out now, do we? Okay, let's go into industry. Let's get rocket engines. Germany is that one country that if you want it, you can research it. Like, I could potentially or I could potentially go into a nuclear-powered Germany, but nukes are so ineffective in this game, it's pretty laughable. Like, you drop one nuke and it takes out everything that's in a single city, but then everything that's around the city will just attack you. So, yeah. Fortunately, however, the AI does not use nukes because the AI is not programmed to be using nuclear weapons. So, well, okay, let me rephrase that. If they start with the nuke, they will use the nuke. If they don't start with it, they won't use it. So that is how that one works. Okay, we researched the Blitzkrieg Doctrine. Heinz Guderian, come here. The Comp Group. Okay, that's still 4 years off, so we're going to go into Navy. There's nothing really that I want out of Navy, so let's get improved oil refining. IG Farben is still busy, so we'll give it to Junkers. Junkers, whatever. Okay, but basically Nationalist Spain is going to dominate these guys, and when they do, we will get, they will send us back blueprints based on how our units did. And blueprints give us faster research. Okay. The Condor Legion returns home victorious. Relation with Nationalist Spain's plus 30, manpower plus 30, national descent, blah blah blah. Gain a blueprint for Combat Unit Destruction Doctrine. I'm not familiar with that. And gain a blueprint for Hunt and Destroy, which is a submarine doctrine, which we're not even going to use anyway. Okay. Alright, fantastic. One thing that I want to do, though, is I want to go in here and I want to unlearn my submarine doctrines. I want to unlearn them because they are the least effective doctrine in all of World War II. They are basically only good up to a certain point in this game, and then they're just terrible. So, okay, sea lane interdiction. And if you want to actually cut off the United Kingdom in this game, it's so ridiculous. They take up so much effort. Okay, what is going to be the better one? Let's do base strike. Fleet in being. Let's do fleet in being as soon as we can. Okay. I'm actually going to cut it here. I'm going to upload these parts, and depending on the reaction, I'm probably going to finish this this campaign. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.